All over West Michigan, this is 24-hour News 8 Football Frenzy.
Hard to believe, but we're more than a third of the way through the regular season already. Hi, everybody. I'm Jack Doles. You're watching the Football Frenzy. This is football for the hardcore fan, and I'm very happy to have the rest of the Frenzy team with me again this week. Jason Terzis and Larry Figurski will help us bring highlights of 20 games. I can't show you right now because Jason's not in the studio yet. All right, we're going to start with our spotlight games. What an atmosphere in Zeeland, where both the Chicks and Ducks took 3-0 records into their campus rivalry. And it's Zeeland East striking first. T.J. Van Dyken and Josh Snyder on the screen, 15 yards, 7-0 Chicks, still in the first. Fred Horling's going to take the handoff. Look at this run. Bounces off a tackler, busts outside. He sees a seam, and he gets there. Touchdown Horling, touchdown Chicks. Got a 14-0 lead. Up 17-0 in the second quarter. Look at this play. Van Dyken to Jordan Hill. What a catch. Climbs over the defender and hangs on. Fantastic. 23-0. Zeeland East with the lead. West finally gets on the board in the third quarter. Joe Geyser, great run. Look at him muscle his way down to the 1-yard line. And then Caleb Goldberg's going to finish off the drive.
Touchdown run. That's it. It's the only time they'd find the end zone. Zeeland East beats Zeeland West 23-8.
The spotlight tonight also shining on the annual West Michigan Conference clash between Montague and Oakridge. Wildcats ranked second in the state in Division 6. Eagles second in the state in Division 5. Last year, though, it was a 42-0 Montague blowout. Tonight, a great battle out there. Oakridge quarterback Jamie Potts faking the handoff, and he is going to take off up the middle, and he goes all the way for the touchdown. 7-0 Oakridge. Second quarter now, Oakridge on top 20-6 just before halftime. Montague's Travis Cockrell drops back, launches one for Brandon Moore. 58-yard touchdown. We've got a 20-13 ball game. Fourth quarter, after an Oakridge field goal, they were up 26-19. Cockrell to Brandon Moore again, and we've got a 26-25 game at that point after he goes in for the touchdown. So it comes down to this, the 2-point conversion for the win for Montague. What are they going to do? Travis Cockrell dropping back, he's going to go, flip it out, turns up, and that is Kevin Blackburn in the flat, and Montague comes all the way back from a 20-6 deficit to knock off Oakridge, 27-26. Thrilling finish tonight for Montague.
All right, why don't we just roll the highlights and we'll see it is lit on there. Take you out. In Grand Haven and Rockford. It's been a long time since Grand Haven had beat Rockford, 1999 to be precise. Mark LaPrairie, Josh Reinke. This one will cover 16 yards. It was 13-7 Rockford. Third quarter, then Grand Haven answering back down 16-13. Adam Poole, Dalton Stenberg, 6-yard touchdown. It was 20-16 Bucks. Game had 7 lead changes. Another of those here late in the third. LaPrairie faking the handoff. Will look for and find Neil Vanderlaan. This one will cover 83 yards. Rams had regained the lead at 23-20. But in the fourth, Grand Haven answering with a 15-play drive. Covered 86 yards. Dalton Stenberg finishing it off. First win since 1999 for Grand Haven over Rockford tonight, 26-23.
Another key matchup in the OK Red in Genesee. Wildcats. You know, they gave Rockford all they could handle last week. Tonight up against 6th-ranked West Ottawa. And the Panthers defense, the story in this one. Interception by Ryan Verhelst, he's going to take it 35 yards for the score. 10-0 West Ottawa. End of the first quarter. Final play of the quarter. Zachariah Keene picked off by Josh Whizbang. He's going to bring it down to the 35-yard line. First play of the second quarter, Desmond Morgan to Whizbang. A whizbang of a play. 30 yards here for the score. 17-0 West Ottawa with the lead. Now 3 minutes left in the half. Morgan going to call his own number on the quarterback keeper. Made it 24-0. West Ottawa now 4-0. They win it 31-14.
Keep it in the OK Red. 2 schools ranked in Division 2. Muskegon checking in at number 4. Hudsonville, number 10. Big Reds up just before halftime. Devonta Case finding Darren Briggs into the end zone. It's a 20-7 Big Red lead at halftime. Fourth quarter on a 4th and goal from the 9. Shane Trevino lofting it up. He's got Lucas Tanz. Hudsonville making it 20-14, but the Big Reds on the ensuing drive Devonta Key's going to do it himself up the middle and taking off for a 31-yard touchdown run. That pretty much does it. Big Reds knocking off Hudsonville tonight out at Hackley Stadium, 35-14.
On the heels of a tough loss to Chicago area, perennial power Joliet Catholic. Top-ranked Tigers of Muskegon Heights hosting Highland Park. The Polar Bears in town. Battle of Independence. Willie Sneed to fourth to Devontae Dockery. That one covers 46 yards. It was 14-0 Heights. Taking to the second now, and, well, Willie Sneed again. This time he's going to look for Maurice Day. This one will cover 16 yards. Heights holding on, then coming back to win 27-22.
Time to check in on the Lakes 8 Conference. Grand Tigers ranked 9th in the state, Division 4 this week. And look at this big play here. From their 3-yard line, Jake Becker took the handoff up the sideline, 97 yards for the score. And Grant had a 6-0 lead, but Fremont strikes back. Still in the first quarter, Wade Paris hands off to Ryan Answords. He leaps over the pile, 7-6 lead for the Packers. But Mike Nichols hands off to Max Lyon. He's got a big hole. Tigers undefeated. They beat Fremont tonight. Final score 14-7.
Back out to the Lakeshore. Spring Lake improving to 4-0 on the season, but a tough one tonight with the visiting Vikings of Tri-County. First quarter, Spring Lake's Keegan Walter with the give to T.J. Krieger in from about 4 yards out. Lakers striking first in this one, but Tri-County keeping it close. The pitch going to go out to Connor Vanderhyde, and Connor going to turn the corner and tiptoe along that near sideline, go 44 yards for touchdown, but it is Spring Lake holding on for a 27-21 victory.
Next stop, Cedar Springs, an OK Blue battle between Cedar Springs and Coopersville, both 2-1 overall. Conference opener for the Red Hawks. Whoops. Yeah, that hurts. Coopersville down 21-0, back to their own 15, punt, snap, out of the end zone. Safety made it 23-0. Then in the fourth, Coopersville's Hank Porter going to lug this one 32 yards down the near sidelines. Cedar Springs going on to win a big one tonight for them, 30-0.
All right, when we come back, highlights from 11 more games. Muskegon Catholic Beale City used to meet in the playoffs, but here they meet in Week 4. Stick around. The frenzy continues. Welcome back to the Frenzy. Still have highlights from 11 games on tap, including the Battle of Unbeatens in the Central State Activities Association. It's Reed City and Morley Stanwood. Tyler Hanks bounces outside. Morley Stanwood up 7-0 early. Still in the first quarter. Watch the fake handoff to Tyler Havens. Defense bites on the outside. Travis Zukowski's going to score. 8-yard touchdown, 14-0 Mohawks. Still in the first. Stick with the ground game. Why not? It's working. Give it to Hanks again. 47 yards for the score. Mohawks now 4-0. Morley Stanwood 27-6 over Reed City.
We're off to Portage with the 3-0 Mustangs of Portage Central. We're hosting the 2-1 Vikings of Niles tonight. It was all PC. First drive of the second half, the handoff to Aaron King, and he is going to go 35 yards for the touchdown. Mustangs on top 35-0. The defense obviously playing it just as well as the offense tonight. Nick Price and Jason King going to gang up here on the Niles running back. Portage Central shutting out Niles tonight 35-0.
2 of the 4 remaining unbeatens in the OK Blue going head-to-head in Comstock Park. Panthers taking on the 10th-ranked Falcons of West Catholic. Early on, Lance Butendike, but watch Andrew Esmont just come in from the right side of your screen and lay the lumber. Ball was coughed up, but Zach Smith held on to it. Scoreless game. Those defenses dominated the first half. Less than 3 minutes to play, though. It's Butendike himself, quarterback Cooper to the right side. That made it 7-0. That's the way it was at the half. West Catholic doubles up Comstock Park tonight, 24-12.
Quick check on the OK Silver. Kent City at Kellogg'sville. End of the third quarter. Rockets, Carrasco to Ari Sherrod. He's going to go 41 yards for the touchdown. Burst of speed. He's in, and it was 21-14 Kellogg'sville. Midway through the fourth quarter, here's a great play by Damari Brown. Going to break one, and look at him spin away from another one here. Oh. How does he not go down? Brown in for the touchdown, 28-14, and Kellogg'sville rolls. Final score 39-14.
Well, we go from the Kellogg'sville Rockets to the Reese Puffer Rockets. They were hosting the Red Arrows of Lowell tonight. Lowell, though, no problems in this one. First quarter, Gabe Dean working out of the shotgun, going to dump it off. He's got Matt Houston off, good for a 10-yard touchdown. It was 20-0. Wolves defense all over the place, not only tonight, but this entire season. They've given up just 7 points in their 4 victories this season. That was Tyler Mitchell with the sack. Then back on offense, Gabe Dean with a 59-yard touchdown run. 56-0 the final. Lowell over Reese Puffer. Lowell has outscored its 4 opponents this season, 175-7.
Like Reese Puffer, Union drawing a pretty tough assignment in the crossover with the Redhawks facing four-time defending state champion East Grand Rapids at Hausman. Ryan Elbley here to Nick Mulhall. That one will cover 43 yards. It was 7-0 Pioneers right out the gate. A little later on, Elbley again, this time DeAndre Grady on the receiving end. 21-0 at that point. We've got to keep you here just long enough to let you see a pretty spin move by David Drummond. This one will cover 30 yards. That's a nice move. East cruises tonight, 51-8.
Game 16 also a black-white crossover. 6th-ranked Grand Rapids Christian at Kennewa Hills. And how would the Knights respond to last week's thrashing against Lowell? Not as well as they'd hoped. Matt Grassmeyer to Jalen Staten, 20-yard touchdown, 28-7 Eagles. Worked once, let's do it again. Grassmeyer to Staten in the flat. He's going to turn upfield. Oh, shake and bake there. Staten, 45-yard touchdown. Christian wins it. Final score, 48-20.
Well, it's been 5 years since Greenville last started the season. 4-0. Yellow Jackets back there after knocking off Holland. Poor Holland, the problem started even before the game. The guys couldn't even get through the banner before it unfortunately came apart. Opening kickoff. This is Holland's Corey Willis taking it back at his own 5-yard line. Sees a seam, breaks a tackle, and oh, he is going to go off to the races. He's going to go 95 yards for the touchdown on the opening kick. And the Dutch, well, obviously with the early 6-0 lead, but Greenville going to punch right back. Here come the Yellow Jackets in this one. Working out a shotgun. That is the give to Zachary Burris, and he goes up the middle from 5 yards out. It was a 7-6 ball game. Then late first half, here we go. The pass is going to go to Justin Zimmer, and he is going to go 52 yards for the touchdown. Greenville 4-0 on the season, knocking off Holland tonight 44-18.
Plus up matchup number 5. Well, give a listen to that in Northview. Ryan Rochman just laying the hit on Gage Veltman on the kickoff. 1970 state champions honored tonight as Northview Wildcats entertain the Sailors of Mona Shores. Down 13-7. Northview on the board. Robbie Meadows inside. Ben Clinkscale gets over from a yard out. It was 14-13 Cats. 21-13 in the fourth. And this is Meadows to Max Carpenter. He goes 22 yards. Wildcats knock off the Sailors 28-19.
Next stop, Climax Scots. Panthers off to another great start. Took a 3-0 record into the game against Litchfield. 4th and 1. Panthers going to go for it. Tyler Wynn. Great effort. He's in for the score. Made it 6-0. Climax Scott rolls over Litchfield 58-26.
Muskegon Catholic Central and Beale City have met in the last 2 seasons in the Division 8 state semifinals. MCC won it in 08, then won it all. Beale City won the game last year and won it all. Good one tonight. Beale City goes in for the touchdown. It was a 27-20 ball game, but MCC coming back. Brian Western finding Kerry Campbell with the score, and Muskegon Catholic Central knocking off Beale City 41-27.